Hello all, and welcome to Explained with Dylan. I've been saving this topic for a while now because it's not exactly current news. This has been going on for years. In fact, it's been going on for over a century. Bananas. My apologies, that may have been a very confusing introduction for you guys. I mean, what is so special about bananas? It is a banana. In fact, guess what the most popular fruit in Canada is? Actually, it's blueberries, which is also very surprising to me, but blueberries are boring. No one likes blueberries, except most people in Canada. But the most popular fruit in the United States is actually bananas. I'm just surprised that apples isn't on this list somewhere, but I'm not here to give my review about which fruit should be more popular. I am here to talk about bananas. If you go back to the 1950s, they had a completely different kind of banana on the market. Currently, we all eat the Cavendish banana. That one is widely available across North America and parts of Europe. But back in the 1950s, everyone ate the Gros Michel banana. And it was way better than the Cavendish banana. It was thicker, it was sweeter, it was straighter, and it was more durable overall. So better for commerce. But what so happened to the Gros Michel banana that now we have the Cavendish banana? That would be Fusarium wilt, also known as Panama's disease. In short, Fusarium wilt wiped out every single Gros Michel banana on the planet, believe it or not. Gros Michel bananas were very susceptible to disease, such as Fusarium wilt. But the problem with Fusarium wilt is that it doesn't just affect one plant. It will affect an entire farm. Once it gets into the dirt, it spreads and goes up into that plant. The first sign you see is that there's one yellow leaf. And then, bit by bit, the whole plant dies. There is no way to save a banana plant from Fusarium wilt. But the biggest problem is, once one plant gets infected with Fusarium wilt goes into the soil and spreads to every other plant in that plantation. Which means that suddenly, not just one plant has died from Fusarium wilt. Every single plant in your farm is completely dead. And there's nothing you can do about it. You can't use that soil for a long period of time until eventually the Fusarium wilt dies off in it. So you are stuck there with empty farmland and dead bananas. That is not a very good thing to have. But the problem is, Fusarium wilt kept spreading from farm to farm to farm. And it would just wipe out everything in its path. And eventually, it took out the very last Gros Michel banana commercially. There are actually still Gros Michel bananas in the world today. Most people do not know about that. But it is possible to have one. The issue is that you are never going to be able to import it. So if you live in a country where bananas are commonly grown, normally in the Caribbean, then you might be able to grow a Gros Michel banana. But there is no way up here in Canada or in the United States where you are going to get a Gros Michel banana. But I'm getting off topic. I'm not here to talk about the history of a banana, which is actually surprisingly interesting. Bananas have overthrown multiple governments, weirdly enough. But that's another story for a completely different video. For now, what is the problem with the Cavendish banana? They found the Cavendish banana as the Gros Michel was slowly dying. They found that it is completely immune to Fusarium wilt, or at least a strain that was affecting Gros Michel bananas. So they started using it, and bit by bit, it has grown massively. And as the Gros Michel died, the Cavendish absolutely took over. And today, 99% of people, that is not a real statistic, I'm just guessing here, a lot of people will not notice there's a difference in bananas. Most people don't know that we switched to bananas in the mid-1950s. But, as usual, there is a problem. Our good friend Fusarium wilt is back in a completely new strain that Cavendish bananas are not immune to. This means that the Cavendish banana is starting to be ravaged by disease, just like the Gros Michel was such a long time ago. And this is a problem because now experts have searched for years and years and years, and there is no replacement they have found for the Cavendish banana. There's nothing that can taste very good and be easily commercially exported and then imported to other countries. There is no banana that can replace the Cavendish banana, which means that bit by bit, our bananas are leaving us. As of current, Fusarium wilt affecting the Cavendish banana is only a problem in Asia. It is only ravaging all the Indonesian farms. But it is only a matter of time until one strain of Fusarium wilt manages to cross the ocean and lands in Panama. That's just a random example. And then as it gets to Panama, once it gets to North America, it will start to spread like wildfire. And that could be the very end of the Cavendish banana. Although, we do have some good news. Scientists in Australia have created a genetically modified banana that is completely immune to Fusarium wilt, or at least the current strains of Fusarium wilt that are out there. Eventually, a new strain of Fusarium wilt could come and ravage this banana as well, but then they could create a new banana. The problem is a lot of people are not very comfortable with eating genetically modified fruits. I mean, it does not sound like the most appealing thing in the world to have a fruit that scientists more or less created. That's not exactly how it works. They take real banana genes and tweak them just the tiniest bit. But even still, it's a bit iffy. A lot of people have a problem with eating bananas or any fruit that has been completely changed by scientists. They want it natural. And I can sort of see that point. So, if that becomes a case, then these scientists do not have the profit. They will not produce this banana, because if no one's going to buy it, why make it? So, as stupid of a subject as bananas seem to be, they could be going extinct very, very soon. So, next time you have a banana, cherish it, because it could be the very last banana you ever have. Thanks for watching.